Hi, my name is Alex, and today we're going to be interviewing Mr. Navarro, asking him questions about gun control / gun policies. Hi, my name is Alex.
Hey, Alex.
And today we're going to interview Mr. Navarro about gun policies, and what is your opinion on what has been happening recently?
Well, recently referring like the mass shooting that happened in Vegas, things like that. I remember it was about this time. It was Christmas a few years ago, when Sandy Hook happened, when the guy walked into the elementary school, and I walked in to see Mr. Austin. He was teaching at the time, and his wife just texted him because he has little children, and she works at a school. My wife works at a school, and I remember just being like, my heart fell. The idea that these little 5-6-year-olds, were just brutally murdered. And it when you look at the context of that, there's no argument. You would need to do something needs to be done.
Yeah.
But then you have more. The guy in Colorado and the Batman thing, and then with the latest, the Las Vegas one, and there'll be more. There's going to be more. And that's not to be cynical. That's just realistic.
Yeah.
I think what bothers me is the lack of empathy. Gun owners don't want to lose their guns, and they say you cannot change the Constitution, which is BS. It's called the Second Amendment. It means you can amend it. You can change it. It's an amendment. So it can be changed. It was originally written so that the citizens had arms in case the government turned against them. They can rise up against the government. Now, it's really to protect ourselves from the government. I'm not saying that's not necessary right now. It just seems a lot less necessary. Things could change quickly. We could have a civil war very quickly, it seems. With that said, I do think there should be restrictions on what kind of guns. And really what we're talking about is giving people the ability to kill less people less fast. Still kill people, just kill less people less quickly is what we're talking about. Like taking out the AR-15s and fully automatic weapons. At the type of, if we had more screening, mental illness, things like that. But even that, people still sneak through. What Australia did was they got rid of all guns. They had a mass shooting, and Australia said, no more guns. And a 9mm, the one the guy used in the Batman shootings, would cost $34,000 in Australia. If you have $34,000, you're probably not going to spend it on a gun.
Yeah.
And so the people in Australia said, yeah, that makes sense. There was a mass shooting. Dozens of people were killed. Let's outlaw guns. And the whole country said, yeah, this makes sense. We can't get our head around that. But a lot of us, we just don't trust. A lot of conspiracy theories, things like that. So to answer your question, man, it's complicated.
Yeah.
I do think there should be regulations. Fully automatic weapons, I don't think are necessary. And if it is to protect us against our own government, in case our own government goes against us, they got nukes. We're not gonna stop the American government. I just don't think that's a real fear. With that said, I gotta admit, I enjoy target shooting. I've done it quite a few times. Everybody in my family owns guns. As a sport, it's real. It takes a lot of skill. But the gun in the hands of the wrong person is very dangerous. So it's very complicated, man. But I do think we do need to have some regulation. Things are just getting too out of hand.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for your time.
All right, man. Cool.